I have 375,000 crystals, Elite 5 in Arena, and in Cookie Alliance. And I've been playing this game for what? It's been a month now, right? I think, yeah. I've been playing this game for literally a month now. I started the game on April 26th of 2026, and it is now May 20th. So it's been a month and 2 days that I've been playing this game. Look at this count. Look at this. Look at all this. Today I want to share with you guys my journey to where I am, to 375,000 crystals, to Elite in both Cookie Alliance and in Kingdom Arena, and just everything I've done in this game. My name is nameofrngu, or NORU for short, and this is my Cookie Run Kingdom account. So of course I can't go back and like show you guys how my account was when I first started, but it was pretty much like any normal player. I was just trying to figure out how the game worked and everything. Except I'm probably different from like every other player in the fact that I have spent, I want to say, at least 2 hours every single day. I literally have not skipped a day of playing this game. At least 2 hours every single day playing this game, trying to improve. Because I genuinely love this game. This game is so much fun. I love it. And so after a month of playing, I've gotten so far. And I'm going to share with you guys how far I've gotten, how good I've gotten at this game. And I also want to share with you guys my ideas, my strategies, my theory crafting, everything for this game. So let's just get started. First of all, I want you to guess whether I am a whale or free-to-play. I mean, it's kind of obvious if you see my account, but I am a free-to-play player. Even after just a month and I have all this, I am, in fact, a free-to-play player. And I love being free to play. I don't really like paying for this kind of things in games. The only thing I'll pay for is if a game itself costs money. Then I'll pay for that. But generally, I do not like paying for stuff in-game. And that's the main reason why I'm free to play. As a cost of that, I also have to start grinding quite a lot. I have to, like, that's part of why I play for 2 hours a day at least. I think there was one day where I played like 1 hour, but that was it. Every other day has been like 2 hours plus. But I started pretty much just like any other player, and I was just trying to figure stuff out. Now for every new player, there are 2 new player events. There's Dominion of the Beasts, and there's Might of the Ancients. And basically for Dominion of the Beast, you can choose 2 beasts in total to unlock, and you can, for Might of the Ancients, you can choose 3 ancients to unlock. Or you can choose 2 different ancients and a copy of one of the ones you already had. So for those options, my first beast that I chose was Mystic Flower. There we go. And my first ancient that I chose was Hollyberry, right here. I'm still using Mystic Flower in PvE, but I'm not really using Hollyberry very much anymore. I'm waiting till I awaken her to build her. But I would say those are some pretty good options. If you choose Mystic Flower, because Mystic Flower is one of the better healers in the game. Like, under Sugar Swan, I'm pretty sure Mystic Flower is one of the best in the game. Because, I mean, of course there's Marshmallow Bunny, but Marshmallow Bunny doesn't heal as much. And there's Snapdragon, but again, not really healing as much. And then PV, I would say, is worse than Mystic Flower. In my opinion, Mystic Flower is the second best healer in the game. Alright, then I moved along, and I actually completed them pretty quickly, especially the Ancient one. So for my next Ancient, I chose, and this was a little bit of a stupid idea, but I should have went with the other choice. I chose Golden Cheese as my second Ancient, because I was like, you know what? I already have a Defender and a Healer, I'm going to choose an Attacker, which was a good idea, right? Until later down the road, I realized White Lily was definitely the better option. Thankfully, I pulled her anyway and got her Awakening. But Golden Cheese, still pretty okay. I don't have her Awakening yet. I will soon. But since I'm 5 Soul Prisms away. But yeah, that was not a good idea. But I mean, it was fine for beginning player. The next beast that I chose, the second of the 2, I chose Eternal Sugar, which I think was a pretty good choice. I had the choice between Silent Salt, Shadow Milk, and Eternal Sugar. And I chose Eternal Sugar. And she's actually been really, really good. And she is meta. She, well, has recently been replaced by Timekeeper, but is still really meta if you don't have Timekeeper. Of course, I do, but I also don't have a lot of meta cookies, and I'll talk about that later. But I chose Eternal Sugar, and Eternal Sugar was amazing and still is amazing for my teams. And then, as the final cookie for Might of the Ancients, I decided to choose Dark Cacao, which has been not very helpful for me, honestly. I'm using him sometimes, but so yeah, it's not. Anyways, now when I was starting to play, and I still do watch the YouTube, what I like to do when I first get into a game, and I mean really get into a game, I learn as much as I can about that game, so I can try and be as successful as I can competitively. And I think that's kind of paid off. As you can see right here, I'm in Elite 5. I swear, I've been fluctuating from Master 1 to Elite 3. It's been weird. But I'm sitting at Elite 5 right now, close to Elite 4. And I got a bunch of free matches recently, but yeah, as you can see, my team is not meta at all. This is an example of the meta team on the right, and this is an example of my team. You can see some similarities, but obviously they're not the same. So you might be thinking, how in the world did I come to the conclusion that this was an okay team? And if you look at it, it makes sense. There's a bunch of cookies that work. But it's been a bit of a journey with my team, actually. Basically, what I did is, actually, you know what? I'm going to go into that in a different video, because there's been quite a lot of theory crafting that goes with my arena team. But I'm not going to get into that in this video. But this is the general idea of my team. I have, the entire team is basically built so that it destabilizes the other team enough so that Timekeeper just wipes everybody. Because if you want to see my Timekeeper build, yeah, it's a little bit over optimized, if you can tell. But yeah, this entire team is pretty much just set up. I call it the TKO team, the Timekeeper Optimization team. It's basically the entire team is built so that Timekeeper dominates. And it's been working. Somewhat. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how to get through Millennial Tree and Sugar Swan, that specific duo. I can beat some teams that are only Millennial Tree, and I can beat some teams that only have Sugar Swan, but if they're both together on a team, it's a little bit hard. I have beaten a few full meta teams, but not much. But yeah, that's my team. That's the team that has taken me up to Elite 5, Elite 3 at my peak. I had been stuck at 210,000 crystals, 200,000 to 220,000 crystals, because I was just using free refreshes to try and climb in arena so much. But now that I'm at Elite 5, I am set, I'm happy, I am golden, I am almost out of the top 46,000. I am chilling here, and I'm just waiting for my 21,000 crystals for being in the top 20 in Master, 20% in Master. But yeah, I wanted to make this account, and I wanted to make this first video just to talk about what I want to do in Cookie Run Kingdom. I am not one of those people who's going to be like, ooh, meta team steal. I want to be able to theory craft, I want to be able to build, I want to be able to figure things out, and not just take what the pros have to say. Because yes, what the pros have to say is important, and I do actually build off of that sometimes. But I don't like to copy what they do. I want to find something that does a little bit better than what they do. That's part of why I'm building my Timekeeper Optimization team. And I will keep talking about that. But just wait, the TKO team is going to work. Yeah, I mean, it has to work. I've been working on this team for literally 2 weeks now. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna see if that works. But yeah, just wait. I'm really excited to get into the community, into YouTube, and just see if you guys like this. If you guys like theory crafting, if you guys like strategy in the game, if you guys like anything like that. this is the account for you. If you guys like Chero, that's one YouTuber. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the two YouTubers that have kind of inspired me to make this YouTube channel. There's Chero and there's Hyrule Legend. Hyrule I watch specifically for like cookie reviews and finding out just different things about certain cookies. He has a tier list. I also put on his gacha videos in the background when I'm playing sometimes. So yeah, he's a lot of fun. I like watching him. And then Chero I watch for that theory crafting, for the I have an idea, let me put that idea out there. That kind of stuff. So I love both of them. They're great content creators. Go subscribe to them if you haven't already. It's awesome. But yeah, I want to be a YouTuber kind of like Chero and a little bit like Hyrule as well. And yeah, I'm just excited to get out into the community. Hope you guys liked this introduction video. I sure did, totally recording it. Yeah, it was great. Drop a like and a sub if you like this kind of content. A little bit goofy, but theory crafting, strategy, playing, gacha, all that stuff. Basically think a mix of Hyrule Legend and Chero YouTube, but my style. If that sounds cool to you, then drop a sub, drop a like. And yeah, we'll see where this ends up. Keep your cookies running, guys. See you in the next video. That wasn't bad, I guess.